Welcome back to What Arty Noobs. You are looking at a Jagdpanzer 38T Hetzer. It's a tier 4 German tank destroyer. It's located on the north spawn of Himmelsdorf and it's under the command of ChoosenDark of REBRN. And this is a battle that took place during one of the live streams with Zoe Balls, and she's on the enemy team along with Fluffy Little Kitten, I believe, and I think there's somebody else as well. Well, Midnight Trainwreck as well. But unfortunately, this is a troll video, yes, because I'm afraid ChoosenDark is going to get trolled by some of the members of his own team, and we think that they are some of the usual culprits, the usual suspects, and they're going to deliberately troll him as soon as they catch up with him. One of them is in a T82 HMC. You can see another one is in the T28, and they're blocking him. Here comes the T82. It says TotallyNotStreamer, and the T28 is Shaftbat's Arty. And look, they're effectively stopping him from playing the game. There's Mary Banks. She's actually playing the game properly. But the trolls, no, they're deliberately trying to stop ChoosenDark from playing the game, and he's actually a good player. You can see all the marks of achievement he's got on his vehicle, and they're just totally not allowing him to play the game, as a result of which he's not going to have much fun this game. But they're breaking the rules, they're colluding to fix the game, they're trolling. And Wargaming, you should remove these players completely, because it's the same as if they were using illegal mods. These people are deliberately trying to ruin other people's game, and they're doing it specifically for the purpose of antagonizing other players. This sort of behavior is supposed to be frowned on. The fact is that Wargaming in EU doesn't really seem to want to clean up their act, whereas Wargaming in the NA is rather keen to get rid of these trolls, because these are the reason that they're losing a lot of new customers, because they're coming to the game and they get treated like this by these people, and they don't want to stay in World of Tanks, and they certainly don't want to spend any money if they're going to get trolled all the time. So Wargaming, what are you doing? Are you trying to force your players to leave the game? Are you trying to encourage them not to spend money? And it's very obvious these two idiots are almost like seeking a position on Klaus's biggest asshole video. And yes, it is 1.5 minutes into the video, so I can use that term now. But the thing is, these idiots are ruining other people's games. They're stopping people from playing the game, and you, as the owners of the game, should be trying to stop these people from doing what they're doing, because effectively they're showing to other people you just don't care that your game is being abused. So why haven't you banned these people? It's usually the same culprits. It's either Nordic Girl or Lord Mouse, and I suspect these new accounts that have been started are some of the usual idiots. And you now see that they're actually interfering not only with the game of Mary Banks, but the P43 as well. And they're just not letting ChoosenDark play the game. They keep firing at him. I thought you were supposed to be making it so that these people would turn blue the moment they fired on these people. We've been told that people are turning blue, but they're not turning blue, and yet they've hit ChoosenDark repeatedly. So come on, get your act together, Wargaming. Are you deliberately trying to get people to leave the game? Because if you are, you're going about it the right way. You've got to stop these people trolling. Well, there's one of the trolls has met the enemy, and the enemy's killed him. I rather think that T82 HMC is going to be next. And finally, ChoosenDark's managed to get away from them. Oh, not for long. Unfortunately, he's probably not going to survive very long either. And here comes that T82 HMC again. And there he goes. He's actually been killed by the Matilda. And funnily enough, that was Midnight Trainwreck, who's in the same clan, but not match fixing because it's countdown games. So basically, they're allowed to kill if you're on the enemy team. Oh look, there's Sly Meerkat over there in the Hetzer. Now the thing is, these trolls, they frequent a lot of the streams, and the streams are used to promote the game. But if you don't do something about the trolls and stop them doing what they're doing, you're actually going to discourage people from joining the game, because they're going to see what's going on. They're saying, well, I won't want any of that. I don't want to be trolled. So they're not going to join the game if they see these idiots at work, because they're going to think, oh, well, I'm going to be targeted by these idiots next. So the question is, Wargaming, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to get rid of these people? If they were in any other game, they would have been banned, their IP number would have been taken, they would have been prevented from joining the game ever again. But you just don't seem to care that these people are ruining your game. If this was my game, I not only would have banned them, I would have taken out a legal action against them as well to prevent them joining the game, on pain of being sent to prison for harassment. There is such a thing as the law of harassment. You do realise that. If these people carrying on harassing all the time, then Wargaming might be complicit in a legal action on a charge of harassment. Now, do you really want to be in the news for not preventing harassment? You can get rid of these players. You've done it to other people who break the rules. So why don't you do it to these ones? Because they shouldn't be in the game if they're harassing people. Well, the game's over. Or is it? No, yes it is. For a second I thought, has it started again? There's the Chihi's still around. No, the game is over. And we can see from the end of battle results that it wasn't a particularly good game for ChoosenDark, because he didn't get any damage on the enemy whatsoever. He came out with a 0 score on damage, and this is a good player. As you saw, he's got marks of achievement. He's had high calibers, he's had masteries, and yet in this game he was denied any chance to shoot at the enemy because the trolls were ruining his game. So the question to you is, what are you going to do to stop this player? TotallyNotStreamer. If we click on his name to find out this identity, he's had 44 battles. He's started up an account, TotallyNotStreamer. It was created on the 11th of November this year. Well, today happens to be the 12th of November, so this account was created very, very recently. Okay, let's have a look at the previous player, the other one, Shaftbat's Arty. Okay, there he is. We'll click on his name. Again, this account was created on the 11th of November. And 63 battles on this one. It's very obvious that these are troll accounts. People are opening accounts purely for the purpose of affecting other people's games and ruining their games. So it's up to you, Wargaming. You need to do something about this. This is toxic online disinhibition. People think that once they're behind a keyboard, they're anonymous and they can do whatever they like. But there is such a thing as harassment, either online or in person. And all it requires is for somebody to make an official complaint through the police, and then they can do something about it. Now, these people happen to be, some of them are in other countries. But of course, Wargaming, the fact that you're not stopping them from doing this means you're complicit in it. You're actually helping them. So it's time that you actually did something. Grow a pair of balls and throw these people out of the game. Thank you.